Music Online UK.
Chanson du Matin by Elgar is a wonderful piece to show off your tonal control. And in this video, I'm going to be telling you some of the things that the examiner will be looking out for so that you can get the best possible mark in your exam. Now, as I said, one of the main things he will be looking out for is tonal control. And that means you need to be able to pick out the tune. Generally, the tune is in the right hand, at the top, as in the first 4 bars. Did you hear how there was more weight in the right hand and the left hand was just supporting it from underneath without getting in the way? However, later on, just for a couple of bars, the tune goes to the left hand, that is in bar 23. And here, you'd need to put the weight in the left hand and not let the right hand get in the way. Another thing that you need to master to get a good mark in the exam is the use of pedal. Now, at the beginning it says con ped, which is short for con pedale, meaning with pedal. But where? There are no specific markings where to put the pedal, so I would suggest you get a pencil and mark in the part exactly where you are going to pedal. Now, as a general rule, you should pedal about once a bar for the first page and a little bit more often in the second page, but there are exceptions. Let's go through a few of them. Okay, as I said, about once a bar at the beginning. So for example, the first 4 bars, change, change, and change. So you have a new pedal every bar. However, when you get to bar 9, there are some staccato notes. So in this case, if you pedaled right from the beginning of the bar, you wouldn't be able to hear the staccato notes. So I would pedal only for the second half of the bar here. The same in bar 11. And the same in bar 13. Pedal for the second half of the bar. And then we get to an interesting bar, bar 15, where the harmony changes on the last quaver. Now, if you pedal right through the whole bar, these harmonies will mush together, and that won't sound so nice, like this. Can you hear those two harmonies mushing together in not such a nice way? You need to probably lift the pedal for the last quaver. As we carry on from bar 17, we pedal again once per bar, but in bar 20 there is a rest, so you would want to lift the pedal on the second beat of the bar so that the rest can be heard. Have another listen. Lift. Then, on the second page, there are quite a few instances where the harmony changes more frequently. If ever you hear that the harmonies are mushing together, that probably means you need to change the pedal. A typical example might be bars 33 and 34. Now, if you pedal through the whole bars, can you hear the harmonies sound too mushy? They need to be clean. Change, change, lift. Also, in those 2 bars, notice there is a minim D in the right hand thumb, which needs to be held on as you change the pedal. Otherwise, when you lift the pedal, that D will be lost. Another thing to take note of is the allargando in bar 31. Now, allargando usually means getting a little bit louder and slower. Broadening is the literal translation of allargando. But there are some dynamics superimposed upon this particular allargando. In the first bar there is a crescendo, and in the fourth bar there is a diminuendo. So it probably refers more to the tempo broadening than the dynamics, because they are already printed as the composer wanted them. And then back to speed where it says at tempo. Without pedal, by the way, because of the staccato notes in the left hand. And for the final few bars, you want to let the piece just come to a rest, bringing down the volume and a little bit slower and slower with each consecutive phrase. And those are a few tips on how to play Chanson du Matin by Edward Elgar for you to get the best possible mark in your exam. Thanks for watching.